What is going on, YouTube Nation? This is Dark Dividend. If you guys are new to my YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe and hit notification bells on my future videos. So this was a pretty good month for TSLY and NVDY. There were some surprises, but I do want to go over both of these ETFs. So this is very important. You have to understand TSLY and NVDY. So if you're new to this YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. Smash that like button. Let's check my passive income out right now. So TSLY is the YieldMax TSLA option income strategy ETF. It's very volatile. It goes up and down. It's not the most reliable source of income. And I'm going to go over that real quick. And NVDY, I'll go over them briefly as well. The YieldMax NVDA option income strategy ETF is another one that I own. I like to diversify with this YieldMax ETF portfolio because, again, I want monthly dividends, but it's very good and it's a smart idea to diversify and not have all your eggs in one basket. So I'm going to briefly go over TSLY and NVDY, and then I'll show you my passive income. So just going over TSLY, the TSLA option income strategy ETF, that has a high distribution rate of 62.14%, which is nice. But again, this fund does not invest directly in TSLA. So, and they also say investing in the fund involves a high degree of risk. So right here, the fund strategy will cap its potential gains if TSLA shares increase in value. The fund strategy is subject to all potential losses if TSLA shares decrease in value, which may not be offset by income received by the fund. The fund may not be suitable to investors. So it has a pretty good distribution rate, which is nice. So in the beginning it was 90 cents and it jumped to 58 cents. To be honest with you, I will be thrilled if I can get to 40 cents or above with this. Now you're seeing the decrease in price per share over time. It appears to be right at the plateau. And is it going to get to this 80 cents, 90 cents? I don't know. But again, this is why I don't have all my eggs in one basket. Now I went over the QYLD theory or I call it the box theory, where it's not going to be above $25 a share and it's not going to be below $16 a share. Now that, again, that's not financial advice, but so far that's where it's at. And then you see a range of its passive income with QYLD where it's like 17 cents per distribution per month to 25 if you're lucky. And with this one, you're going to get at a range, it's very volatile. You're going to get at a range of 44, I'll say maybe 35 cents at the worst to maybe 70 cents at best as of right now. So very volatile. Again, I like this because I'm not a big fan of, and I'm a little nervous to do options. I'm starting to do that, but I'm learning how to do that. So I'm going to start implementing options as well. So right here, the distribution rate is the annual yield an investor will receive if the most recently declared distribution, which includes option income, remain the same going forward. The distribution rate is calculated by multiplying an ETF's distribution per share by 12 and dividing the result by the ETF's most recent net asset value. The distribution rate represents a single distribution from the ETF and does not represent its total return. The 30-day SEC yield represents net investment income, which excludes option income earned by the ETF over the 30-day period that ended in 9/30/2023, expresses an annual percentage rate, such as the ETF share price at the end of the 30-day period. All YieldMax ETFs have a gross expense ratio of 0.99%. So remember, and it also says distributions are not guaranteed. So it's an actively managed fund that seeks to generate monthly income by selling, writing call options on TSLA. But It's not TSLA stock. TSLY pursues a strategy that aims to harvest compelling yields while retaining cap participation in the price gains of TSLA. So right here, I want to go over that. Right here, there's no shares of Tesla whatsoever. Okay, so I just want to be very transparent about this. So this is not going to beat Tesla stock. And if all you have to do is change a few words around, and NVDY is basically it's the same thing. It does the security names, okay, the treasury and all this, but it's not shares of NVDY. So I just want to be clear. Everybody thinks it's these shares of these stocks, but it's not. It's basically does something which they call synthetic calls. So what I'm using with this strategy, which I'll show you with my TSLY and NVDY income, is to kind of turbocharge my M1 Finance dividend portfolio. So yesterday I was kind of doing a test run with my sound system just to see how it works. So I'll jump to E-Trade and then I'll jump to M1 Finance. I'll just show you my total income with TSLY. So let's check that out. So right here on E-Trade, I made $111.53 with TSLY, which I'm going to reinvest that income and put that into M1 Finance, and I'm going to buy shares of TSLY, which I'm going to go over. So with TSLY, I have a total of 650 shares, which is not bad. And I'll show you how much income it produced for me. Remember, that expense ratio is 0.99%. That's high. So let's go over NVDY. With NVDY, I have a total of 179 shares, and its dividend yield was a little bit lower compared to before, but that's okay because, again, I'm diversified. This is not my primary source of passive income. My dividends are, which I'll go over my dividend trends for the past few days. So it's been pretty good these past few days. Medifast, I made $27.69. One Main Holdings, I made $41.09. One Oak, I made 72 cents. That needs to go up. Same with Hess Midstream, I made 98 cents. Enterprise Product Partners, I made $29.23. Agree Realty Corp, $2.38. That needs to go up. Ally Financial, $16.89. Kinder Morgan, 67 cents. That needs to go up. NNN REIT, I made $23.73. Omega Health Investors, $8.39. That needs to go up. Citizens Financial Group, $25.46. TSLY made $3.80.07. So that's not bad. $3.80.07 going into my dividend stocks is pretty nice. And then NVDY, I made $74.66. I'll show you what it bought me as well. And Premier Financial Corp, I made $26.92. That's not too bad. It's nice to wake up and see that in the email and in your M1 Finance dividend portfolio that you made $26.92. So let's go over this. And because of this passive income that I've earned from TSLY and NVDY, this bought me $123.38 of Saratoga Investment Corp. That was 4 shares. Triple Point Venture Growth BDC, I got 8.29 shares. Blackstone Secured Lending Fund, I got let's just say 1 share. I'm not going to even round it. MPLX, that got me 2 shares. And QQQY, that got me almost 7 shares. So you're seeing what it's doing. It's kind of getting the, if I can describe my M1 Finance dividend portfolio as a hamster running on a wheel, it's getting that wheel churning at all times. It's powering up the Death Star to shoot out some passive income and distribute some serious firepower. So I wanted to go over that with you. So if you're new to this YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. And I'm going to jump to my disclaimer. Take care. Have a great Saturday. So as a reminder, this is a disclaimer. Do not use this YouTube channel in any form of financial advice. This is strictly for entertainment purposes only. I am very transparent with my dividend investing journey, and I provide my rationales as to why I do that. I am not a financial advisor. It is best to seek financial advice from somebody certified to give financial advice or a financial advisor. investing is a big risk. You can gain money, you can lose money. So I lost a little bit of money with TSLY, but guess what? The dividends covered that in the long run. But at the same time, you can lose money investing in the stock market. So you have to make sure, you have to make sure that you do your due diligence. And I need more coffee in me. This is bright and early. So you guys take care and have a great Saturday.